again, welcome back to xameliax and another what I eat in a week video. So this is actually part of a series of videos that I am filming with Slimfast. I'm taking part in their ICANJAN challenge where I do the Slimfast 3-2-1 plan over the space of 4 weeks and give you my honest, genuinely honest review to see how I'm getting on with it. Now, I'm not going to bore you in this video because we've already talked about the plan, exactly what it is, my reasons for doing it, my starting weight, etc, etc, in the previous video. So if you haven't already watched that one, if the algorithm has thrown you this video first, head back and watch that one and then come back and watch this one because it will give you a lot more information about the plan, and it also stops me from repeating myself at the start of every single one of these videos because I feel like they're going to be long enough. But the first video showed you what I eat in a day, which was actually yesterday. So yeah, I'm just gonna start from Tuesday and just give you an idea of how the plan fits into my lifestyle, how it fits in around busy days at work, what exactly I'm eating in the evening for my evening meals, how much exercise I'm doing, how I navigate social situations, just so you can kind of get like an all-round idea of what the Slimfast 3-2-1 plan is, if it is something that you are thinking of. If it's not something that you're thinking of doing and you're not interested in all this stuff, then you can click off and go and watch one of my other videos. There's plenty of videos to watch. But yeah, let's get cracking. I'll leave information down below for the plan itself and also any other interesting stuff that I've got on my blog or on my channel that might be useful, like curvy workout gear that I've tried out, or the best double D plus sports bras, that kind of stuff. Anything that I think might help you along your fitness journey. And yeah, we'll go from there. So here is my week on the Slimfast 3-2-1 plan, starting from Tuesday. You can go and see Monday in the other video. 11:30, finally hungry, so I'm having a cup of tea and a yogurt fruit crunch meal bar. Now, these actually come in chocolate flavour as well, but to be perfectly honest, I prefer the yogurt ones, so it may seem like I'm eating the same thing, but I just really like those ones. I might switch up and have a chocolate one another time, but for now, I want another one of these. They're really nice, actually. So yeah, that's kind of like my very late breakfast, or brunch, as you will. We're trying something wild, absolutely wild for lunch today, because I quite fancy a shake today, but I also want a coffee at the same time. So I'm gonna use the salted caramel vitality powder with a shot of coffee and blend it with ice to make a iced salted caramel latte. That's gonna work, right? Surely, that's gonna work. Let's experiment. Dark today outside, it's miserable. Okay, the moment of truth. Are you ready? Oh, it smells nice. Oh yeah, that actually tastes like a salted caramel coffee iced latte. Oh, that's nice. It's a bit thicker though. It is like a milkshake still. That might be my new favourite. I could have that for breakfast because it's got your coffee hit in it. It tastes like something you'd get from Starbucks. Big brain. I am so bad with my water intake and I've not been doing well today. It's 3 PM and I've only had 500 ml, so I'm just gonna fill up my bottle. Can I do this and film at the same time? Oh yes, look at that. Got my little office assistant there helping me out at my desk. So I like to put my water in a reusable bottle thingy-majig, you know, like the chili bottles or whatever, because it keeps it nice and cold, and then I can always have fresh cold water while I'm at my desk. It just helps me drink more, to be honest. And if I'm really struggling with my water intake, I like to drink sparkling water because it's just a little bit different, a little bit more interesting, and yeah, it's all good stuff for you. So yeah, oh, put too much in. I promise I'm gonna wash my hair and wear a different hoodie, I promise. I just got back from the gym. It did a really good session actually. It was a half an hour on the cross trainer, that's it. But I went hard. and it was good for the soul. I just feel like I needed to just blast it out and just sort of shake some cobwebs out of my head, and I have done. So come back, starving. So I had some sour cream and chive pretzels. Got to film it. I'm really good at this. They're really nice. I'm a huge pretzel fan and I love sour cream and chive. So yeah, they're like one of the snacks that Slimfast do. So they're only 100 calories, but really nice, and I like a bit of salt. I'm a salty person. So for dinner tonight we are having spicy chicken and greens grain bowl. So it's basically like fresh chicken, roasted sweet potato, loads of healthy greens. What else is in there? Baby leaf salad, edamame beans, green beans, etc. and frike. What's frike? Yeah, she was like a quinoa type thing, but it's a new one for me. Frike. I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but it comes in at 584 calories. So just right, really, because you need a 600 calorie meal for the evening. So yeah, I'm gonna make that in a bit. Chris is on his way home, so I'm gonna wash up first. So we've got pans to actually make dinner with, and then I'm gonna jump in the shower while the frike is cooking. I'll show you what I'm doing as I go along. So this is our spicy chicken and grains bowl with greens. I probably should have taken a picture of it before I put this lemon, garlic and yogurt sauce all over it, because now it just looks awful. But it actually smells amazing. It's like Cajun chicken, and I'm really excited for this one. So yeah, let's tuck in. Finally washed my hair. So last food of the day, I'm gonna have one of the Slimfast chocolate caramel treat bars. They kind of taste like a Milky Way but with caramel in, really nice. And some red grapes, because I just fancied some fruit. And that's me done for, what day is it? Tuesday. There you go. Good morning everybody, happy Wednesday. I look awful today. I had to take off my lash extensions yesterday and my eyes are so sore. I've got really sensitive eyes. I don't know why I bother with them, only for special occasions. Anyway, it's not what you're here for. It's not a weekly vlog. We're talking about food, and this morning I'm actually quite hungry. I've been up for quite a while. It's Chris's birthday today, so we've been having coffee in bed and doing presents and stuff, but that was seems like an eternity ago. It's now 10:30 and I am actually quite hungry. Settled on a raspberry crush shake because there's just nothing I fancy, but then I thought a berry smoothie would actually be really nice. This I think is one of my favourite ones. It just tastes like when you blend it with ice, because it's got milk in and just the powder itself blended with ice, and it just tastes like a really nice fruit smoothie that you have in the morning. Hello everyone, it's 2:30 in the afternoon and I've only just started getting hungry. I had my breakfast shake this morning at about, what time, about 10:30 maybe, and it's only 2:30 now and I'm starting to get hungry. So again, really does fill me up, which I'm amazed about. So tonight for dinner, I found this recipe for lemon fish. Delicious. I love fish, I'm a fishy person. Lemon fish with like spicy potatoes and loads of veggies and stuff, but it actually only comes in at 400 calories and we're allowed 600 for our evening meal. So there's 200 calories there that I haven't eaten. So I actually quite fancy something savoury today for lunch, if I'm completely honest. So I'm gonna have some ham on toast for my lunch, and that is going to form part of my 600 calories from my dinner tonight, because you've got to eat your calories. It's really important to eat calories. You can't just think, okay, well if I just eat the minimal possible, I will be fine, because you're gonna crash at some point and it's gonna be miserable. Eat your calories. You're allowed to eat food. That's the wonders of this plan. But I'm just swapping things around a little bit, taking some calories from my evening meal, because it's a low calorie recipe anyway, and having them now because I just fancy some ham on toast. All right? All right. So it is 20 to 5 and I am just gonna head to the gym. I was actually gonna go earlier on for my lunch break just to get out of the house, but something came up and I had to stay at my desk, but I've just about finished now. So I'm gonna head over. I did message Chris to see if he wanted me to wait for him and we could go together later, or whether he wanted to spend his birthday evening in the pub instead. And funnily enough, he chose the pub. Who'd have thought it? So I'm gonna head there now and just do a little bit of a workout. Again, I think it's just gonna be half an hour on the cross trainer, maybe some legs, some squats and stuff, just to stretch out my back. So I enjoy a drink, and on the Slimfast 3-2-1 plan, alcohol isn't off limits. You can still have a drink. Hip hip hooray. We're also not doing dry January, but we have decided not to drink at home for the month of January. So if we want a drink, it means we have to go out into the real world and get one. It's just an easy way to cut down a little bit, because let's be honest, if you open a bottle of wine in front of Netflix, how nicely does that go down? And also how easily does that go down and another one get opened, especially when you're in a couple. So yeah, that's our little plan to help cut down, and it's really, really working. But we're going to wander into town later and I'll probably have a glass of wine. I actually quite fancy a glass of red wine, which is good for your heart, apparently. So yeah, I'm going to have a glass of red wine. He's probably going to have a beer or two because he's the birthday boy. And I'm going to bloody enjoy it. That's the thing. Oh yeah, the blog post. So I've got a blog post with like some healthier options. So if you're going out, right, and you enjoy a drink and you want to have a drink of alcohol, it's absolutely fine. The only thing you've got to remember is that alcohol has calories in it, just like everything else. So just have a little Google, have a look at how many calories are in your choice of drink, and then you can always just reduce your snacks that you're having throughout the day and have a glass of wine instead of one of your packets of crisps or one of your chocolate bars or something. And it'll probably like work out. And also different calories are obviously higher in calories than others. So like really sugary cocktails like Cosmopolitan, that can probably rack up around 250 calories, which is a lot. Same as some large beers, large ales. They can be around like the 200 calorie mark too. But you know, a normal size glass of wine, it's not going to break the calorie bank. A gin and slimline tonic, I think that's about 75-80 calories. So again, you don't have to stress too much. Just be aware of these things, you know, just be aware that these things will sort of tot up your calorie allowance for the day, but just still enjoy yourself. It's not the end of the world. Just don't make it like an every night thing, going and downing a bottle of wine. You're sensible people, you can get it. Hey team, currently about 6:15, just got back from the gym. Good session, did half an hour on the cross trainer. Didn't manage to do any like weights and stuff on my legs because my legs were killing me, if I'm honest. So I didn't, I just listened to my body and came home instead. But now it's time for dinner. Chris is actually cooking dinner because tonight we're having steak. I completely forgot. I got my days massively mixed up. I thought it was Thursday, it's not, it's Wednesday. And tonight is steak, quinoa, greens and chimichurri yogurt instead of the fish, which does mean I kind of like messed up a little bit because the fish is 400 calories I think, and the steak is 670. Dun dun dun, 70 calories over what we're allowed. So yeah, when I had my toast and ham earlier as part of my dinner, it actually hasn't worked out. It's fine, we're still on track. I'm an idiot. It's Wednesday, not Thursday, and yeah, that's that. So I'm gonna get myself ready, put on a bit of makeup, maybe curl my hair, and then we're gonna have our dinner and then have a wander to the pub for a birthday drink. So this is our dinner. Chris cooked an amazing steak. Yes, he's cooked his own birthday steak, but he does it so much better than me. So we've got steak, avocado, roasted peppers, and then some quinoa under there. And then we've made like a little chimichurri yogurt thing. So super, super easy. The only thing we've really cooked is the steak and the peppers, and then the rest is just chopped up. And loads of chili, because I love a little bit of spice. Hello, hello, it is Thursday today, and it is actually Thursday today. I've got the right day today. And I've actually got a really, really busy one. So for those of you who don't watch my weekly vlogs or don't follow me on Instagram, I'm a full-time YouTuber, blogger, content creator, whatever you want to call us. But last year I trained how to be a nail technician and set up my own nail business for fun because I love doing it. And you might have seen some of my nail art tutorials on my channel and stuff if you've been having a look. So yeah, I basically do like 4 days a week, 4 days a month doing nails and stuff. And today is one of those days and I've got a jam-packed day. It's currently 11:45. I've been working on a deadline for some blog stuff this morning and I've just jumped in the shower, got myself ready and set up my station. So you're probably not going to hear a lot from me today, but this is where the Slimfast range comes into its own because I'm really not going to have much time to eat in between clients. So grabbing a shake or grabbing a bar is just going to be super easy. So I've got 10 minutes until my client turns up, my first one for the day, which could always be early. So I'm going to grab one of the Slimfast bars, the yogurt crunch bars, and have that for my breakfast / lunch, and then hopefully I'll have half an hour in between somewhere to mix up a shake a little bit later on, and then dinner. So yeah, if I'm a bit quiet today, I apologise, but yeah, this is where it's really good because you can just grab and go and you're done. Actually, do you know what, I really wanted a shake this morning but I don't think I've got time to make one. Duh, they've got ready to go ones that you just keep in the fridge and then you just drink it straight away. This is their lactose-free berry blast, which is my favourite flavour from the powders. Oh my god, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to have that for my breakfast and then a bar for my lunch if I get time throughout the day. Wish me luck. So it's currently 6:10 and I have one more client left, but she's not coming until 7. So obviously I've got 50 minutes now to do something. I've had my shake this morning, I've had my bar for lunch, and today actually is fish and potato day, the 300-calorie dinner. So I actually can eat some more food. So I actually really fancy beans on toast, which I know is a random one. So I'm gonna have some of that low carb bread with the high protein in from Hovis, that one, and half a tin of beans if I can find it. Oh, there they are, perfect. Half a can of beans, which is how many calories for half one of these? 162 calories, so it's going to be 262 calories for a slice of toast with some beans on, which is gonna come in for my evening meal. Perfect. Are my favourite for just every day. Like, I'm always in the mood for a berry smoothie or a berry shake, but I have to say that the mint chocolate one is amazing. Like, my favourite ice cream is mint choc chip, and this just tastes like mint choc chip ice cream. It's so good, and it's also one of the vegan ones as well, so if you have problems with dairy and stuff, you can have it. But they're so creamy. Like, both of the vegan flavours have been super creamy, and you just add water to them. There's no, like, you're not even adding a milk alternative into this. I don't know how they do it. It's witchcraft, but it's very good. Hello everybody, still out of breath. Just been to the gym because I really just fancied blasting out some cobwebs. Did about half an hour on the cross trainer and then some stretching, which felt really good. I feel like we don't stretch enough, not just after exercise, but even just like sitting at a desk all day, we need to stretch more, kids. So yeah, I'm coming back. It's about 2:30, 2:30, it's fine, I've got an extra hour. So I'm gonna have, what am I gonna have? I think I'm gonna have a bar because I quite fancy one. So I'm gonna have one of my yogurt bars again. I know, creature of habit, but I really like these ones. So and a golden delicious apple as well because I fancy some fruit. Oh no, hang on. Oh, I bought some pink ladies the other day and they're really nice. So I'm gonna have a pink lady apple and me bar while I just sort of sit down and do some emails. And then I think I'm gonna take Toads out for a WALK because he needs one just while it's still light. Again, probably like just a gentle half an hour walk, but he needs to get out of the house and then I'm gonna get ready for our little date night tonight. So tonight I'm taking Chris out for dinner, and I've also joined together with one of his friend's girlfriends that we kind of like double date with to do a surprise escape room. So we're actually going to go and do a Peaky Blinders escape room tonight after dinner, which he's got no idea about. Yeah, and we're just going to have a really good time and have some drinks and stuff. I'm not worried, I'm not stressed about going out and having dinner. He's chosen a Brazilian barbecue place, so lots of meat. So like steak and chicken and all that kind of stuff, and then I think they've got like a salad bar and stuff where you can get chips or rice or bread or whatever you want. And I'm just gonna eat what I want. Don't forget, you've still got like 600 calories in the evening to have for your evening meal. So I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna eat what I want, I'm gonna have a glass of red wine or two, maybe a gin, and I'm just gonna enjoy myself, because the fact is, you're not going to put on 5 stone overnight. You just won't. Like, one meal out isn't going to make you gain a bazillion pounds. Weight loss is a marathon, not a sprint, people. So it just kind of like evens out over the week. Some days you might eat less, some days you might eat more, and it's fine. You know, as long as you're sticking to the plan the rest of the time, you don't need to worry about it. You can still have a social life, you can still go out and enjoy yourself, and you can still eat food. That's my important message for the day. So, because we're going to be out having fun, I probably won't chat to you. And I'll just try and like film as I go on along the bits that I'm eating. Morning team, happy Saturday. So we had a lovely meal out last night. Oh my god, so much meat. It was a really nice restaurant. It was like this Brazilian barbecue thing, where they just keep bringing you steak and gammon and chicken and loads of stuff. So yeah, I just kind of filled my boots really. Went to the salad bar, had some like a really nice mange tout and pea salad, corn on the cob, a little bit of coleslaw, that kind of stuff, just to break up the taste of the meat, and then just ate until I was full really. Had a lovely glass of red wine or 3 and we just enjoyed our night, and we managed to get out of the escape room, so high five to us. So yeah, had a really good time. It's Saturday today. A very lazy morning, just had a bit of a lie-in, having a blueberry and strawberry vegan shake this morning, which again, one of my favorite ones. The vegan ones, I think the vegan ones are even creamier than the normal ones, which surprises me because they're just made with water. This one kind of tastes a little bit oaty as well, like it's got some porridge oats in there. But yeah, really quite fancied this morning. Unfortunately, it's another meal out tonight. Unfortunately, oh poor me. But it's my dad's birthday as well, so we're gonna go out for a curry, which I'm very excited about because curry is one of my favourites. So I'm just having this, and then we're gonna see what to do with the rest of our day. That gym session was hard. So I went on the cross trainer and did 20 minutes actually, not that long today, so just 20 minutes, bit of quick cardio, and then went down into the weight section with Chris because he's here today, it's the weekend. And basically I have like loads of back problems, and one of the reasons why I have lots of back problems is the curvature of my spine that we talked about in the first video, and also the fact that my glutes, like my bum muscles, don't work. So I have to like do various different exercises and stuff to try and strengthen those, so they will in the long run support my back. So long story short, it's actually quite tricky for me sometimes at the gym, and yeah, it was a lot of hard work. So we were doing lots of like heavy stuff like squats and split squats and deadlifts and all that jazz, and I hit a personal best record, which I'm very pleased about. And I'm hoping that we can just keep smashing them as the months go on. Big fan of these crunch bars. They're kind of like, they feel like Rice Krispie bars almost, with like yogurt and then dried raspberries or dried berries or whatever they've got in them. They're really nice. They're very filling. Not as filling as the shakes, I would say, but still really nice. And they're not like overly chocolatey, you know, like not overly sweet. They've got the tartness of the berries. So yeah, big fan of these actually. So, change of plan. My mum isn't very well, so we've had to cancel the curry tonight. We might be going tomorrow, depending on how she feels, but we'll see about that. So we're just kind of left to our own devices this evening, which means we have to figure out tea. Because we kind of thought we'd go out for a curry, so we don't have anything in the house, and I'm not really sure what I fancy. I was really up for a curry, so I think Chris is maybe going to cook some carbonara, which is my favourite comfort food that he makes, and you can make it a little bit healthier, just like a decent amount of pasta, like not to feed 5,000, and omit the cream, and I think it still comes in at around 600 calories, so we're going to stick on plan and go for that instead. But for now I'm going to grab one of the packets of the Slimfast pretzels and munch those down, because I'm actually getting quite hungry now. It's all gone to pot. I'm going to have a packet of these because these are my absolute fave. So we decided to go for Chris's very famous and very, very comforting carbonara, which actually comes in at just over 600 calories. So we're still on plan for the day, which is amazing. Who'd have thought it? Pasta and bacon. Delicious. That is the end of my first what I eat in a week video on the Slimfast 3-2-1 plan. It's slotting really nicely, I must admit. It's doing me the world of good in so many different ways. It's really easy for a start, especially on the days where you're super busy, you don't have time to cook. You can just grab and go, or even on the days where you just don't know what you fancy or what you want. You've got all your options laid out in front of you. You just pick flavour and you're done. Simple as. I haven't been hungry, which is what I really thought would happen, but it's because these shakes are balanced, you know, they're balanced for you, all sorted, full of carbs, fibre, protein, everything you need, so kind of makes sense, I guess, when you think about it, but I think it's just more the psychological thing. I've definitely been a lot less bloated, for sure. I've been on it for, what, 12 days now, and I've been a lot less bloated than I am normally. Normally, I just have to look at food, and then I'm like, whoop. Like 6 months pregnant. It's ridiculous. So that's been nice and a lot more comfortable. And yeah, I've just felt really, really motivated, not just in like the food sphere, but going to the gym. I've been to the gym like 7 times, I think my app says, whereas before I started this plan I'd been once in 3 months. True story. I thought I'd been more than that, but I looked at my thing and it tells you how many times you've been to the gym. I was like, once in like 3 months, oh my god. So my gym motivation, my fitness motivation has gone through the roof. I actually want to get outside and go for nice walks and stuff. And I just feel a lot more motivated in a lot of other areas of my life as well, not just this, which I'm loving. There's a real sense of achievement of being on the plan and smashing it, which is so easy to do because it is such an easy plan to follow. Haven't really had to think about anything. The only thing I would say for me personally, I wish there were some more savoury options, because I'm a more savoury than sweet person. So at lunchtime I would like a savoury option instead of just all sweet. So that is probably my only little bugbear, I guess, on the whole thing. But yeah, it's been really, really good and I'm enjoying it. And I must admit, I caved the other day and I went on the scales because I was thinking, this is really easy and I don't feel like it's like a really big hardship or anything doing this plan. So I thought I'm just gonna have a quick look, and I'd lost over £3 in just over a week. which is crazy, and 0.5% of my body fat as well, which is amazing. And that, because that's what one of the things I personally wanted to focus on, is reducing my body fat percentage and protecting my organs with good stuff, not the fatty stuff. So yeah, I'm really, really pleased and quite amazed. So I'm excited to see what the rest of the month holds. We've still got 2 more of these what I eat in a week videos, so if you'd like to follow along with those, make sure you click subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, it's just, I've got nothing really major to report. It's just going really well and I'm enjoying it and I'm not bored yet. Which I thought I would be by now. Like I said, it's just sometimes I fancy something savoury, which is why maybe I had like ham on toast or an egg sandwich one of the 2 days, just for something a little bit different. But yeah, it's going really well. So I shall catch up with you guys next week where we do another one of these. I've got a trip to London actually, so that'll be an interesting one to navigate. And yeah, hopefully this is helpful for you. If you've got any questions, fire them my way. But as always, thank you very much for watching and I'll see you again soon. Bye!